Hello?
Hello, Jeremy. John Dillon.
Hey.
Hi there. So we got court tomorrow at 1 o'clock, right?
Yep.
Okay. I want to know if you want to appear by Zoom or appear in court personally.
I'd rather do it over Zoom, I guess.
What's your email?
It's IIS. Didn't you get my emails before?
Let's check. Let's see if I still have it in my email box. No, it's not. It didn't save it. So go ahead. What is it? IIS?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And I'll give that to the court, and I'll send you a link for the hearing.
Yeah,
okay.
They have it. You got?
Okay.
Did you get the witness letter statement that I sent you?
Let's see. From the co-tenant, Steffelbein, what's her name?
Yep.
Yes, I do have that. I talked to the Attorney General's office today.
Okay.
And because everything happened before the executive, probably the same thing they told you.
Yeah.
We're kind of back with.
But there was a lady that wanted to help despite all that.
Yeah, I talked to her.
Okay.
And she just said basically it's landlord-tenant law. If you had a valid lease, maybe we can fight over that, whether or not they had a legal authority to do that or not. So that's the issue. So tomorrow, what we'll do is we'll set it as a felony and three misdemeanor cases. Let's see here.
Well, a lot of that shouldn't even be admissible in the, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, because they shouldn't have gone into the house to begin with.
That's what I just told you.
Oh, okay.
But we still have to fight about it because that's up to a judge to decide.
Right. No, I got you. You got a copy of the lease agreement too, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I listened to your interview with the cops. We'll go over that. Nothing's going to happen tomorrow other than get a new court date for a contested hearing.
Okay. What was I going to say? When they went into the house that night.
Yeah.
Because the cops.
Which night?
The first time I was arrested.
Search warrant?
Nope, before that.
Uh-huh.
The house had been sold by the original owner.
Right.
And the bank had owned it at this time. I got served with papers saying that I could be there till March 26th.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
No, I mean May 26th, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And when they went in the night that I wasn't there, it was before I got arrested. They broke in with the previous owner.
Right. And he didn't own it any longer, did he?
No. So the cops broke into a house illegally.
Right. And correct me if I'm wrong, but all this was kind of instigated by the realtor or the neighbor?
No, the realtor was totally fine with me being there until the date that I had to be out when the
Right. Okay.
the bank took over.
But it's kind of the neighbor who said you were, some strange people around breaking in and stuff like that.
I have no idea what the neighbors said or did, but
yeah, that's kind of what happened. That's why the police got involved in the first place.
Well, the realtor told me to have my stuff out of there because they were going to change the locks on the house, and
right. Go ahead.
And she said, and to do it by I don't know whatever date she had said, and I said, well, I got papers saying that I had to be out of there by the 6th of May. And she
said, fine.
And she said, okay, then then get your stuff out of there by then.
Okay.
But I don't have my phone because they took my phone, so I don't have none of my text messages. My Facebook account got taken down for some reason. I lost everything on there that had all the recordings. Well, I mean, my ex has all the recordings still, but they've been harassing me for months prior for no reason. They've never even been called to that residence.
Who has been harassing you?
The cops. Like, they'd come there nightly and shine their spotlights on the house and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, just randomly. Like, and then I got recordings of it. But constantly, almost every night they did it.
Right, right.
And I don't know why, you know.
Right.
But.
Well, I think it's because of this neighbor. Let's see. So do you know who the realtor was?
No, all my information's on my phone, the number and everything. Messages.
The cops have that?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, and then the paperwork I did have and my tablet with all the recordings on it. Some girl stole it like a week ago, and I had to call the cops, and it turns out that it got, I consider it gone. It was supposedly thrown in a dumpster, and the dumpster got taken the next morning, so.
Okay. That might be a problem. Okay. Let's see here.
And there's a police report on it, I mean, so.
Where are you living?
Where am I living?
Yeah, what's your address?
I don't have a permanent address right now.
Okay.
This whole thing has left me completely screwed over.
Yeah.
All my tools are gone now. All my family pictures, everything's gone. Like, I lost everything.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, the good news is that we talked to the prosecutor on the felony charge, which is obviously the most serious, right?
Well, all of it is, because none of it should even be.
Well, the others are misdemeanors, and that's nothing. So it's the.
Well, it's something because it's not right, you know. Like.
No, I understand, but you're not going to jail on those things.
Well, I shouldn't go to jail on anything because I didn't do nothing.
Right. Okay. But after talking with the prosecutor and telling him about the situation, he's agreed to drop all the charges, the felony charges, except for one, and even that one he's agreed to a stay of adjudication, which means that it would be dismissed. It wouldn't be a criminal conviction, no jail time, and just a fine, basically.
For what?
Fifth-degree possession of the residue, and that would be dismissed after probation.
I don't think I should have to do any of it. I think that evidence should be suppressed. Besides,
well, that's the whole point. That's right, and that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll set this on for a contested hearing. Then you and I will talk. I'll get you. Without you having an address, I can't really send anything to you.
Well, I have an address that I'll give you that you can send me stuff at, but I don't want it given to the courts.
Sure. Okay. What is it?
Give me a minute. I got to run upstairs and get a piece of mail with something on it.
Yep.
Okay, it's
Okay, what city?
Arlington.
Okay. Good.
55307.
And house or apartment?
It's a buddy's house.
It's a house. Okay. And you're not on the mailbox, so what's your buddy's name so I can mail it to him?
Okay, Jamie Martin.
Jaime.
Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah.
Martin. Martin.
Martin. Okay. Okay. Just in case I want to send you some documents or something like that.
And that
go ahead.
cop, that Ike or whatever his name is,
yeah,
he's got a bunch of domestics in Louisiana, California, and then he was a Minneapolis cop. And from what I could understand online, his last call in Minneapolis, he went to a suicidal lady, and the lady ended up in the hospital with a dislocated jaw and broken ribs.
This is on Icon?
Yeah, that, Ikeninski.
Oh, I can see. Okay. Henderson cop.
Yep. He's ex-Soviet military. Yeah, I thought I was going to... Did you get the article that they did about me? About getting kicked out of Henderson?
I think that's part of the materials, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a weird situation, but given that you don't know any history about my... I got a had a CPS case. It turned into a CPS case after I had filed for custody. I had full custody of my kids. And, about a week before the custody hearing, my ex, on her visitation day, took the kids to a therapist, and based on a hearsay by the therapist, I got my custody removed, and I've been fighting against it since. A judge wrongfully terminated, or not terminated my parental rights, but wrongfully took them from me based on the the proper evidence isn't there. And and since I've been fighting them, I've been targeted everywhere I go. Like, as soon as they find out where I'm at, I'm targeted.
By who?
By law enforcement, by the city.
City of what?
Well, first it was Prior Lake, and then it was Shakopee, and then it was Lee Sewer, and now Henderson.
Okay.
But yeah, I have absolute 100% evidence of Dakota County, well, between Dakota County and Scott County judges' corruption. Hands down, absolutely. Even that, I've discovered that the psychologist that I got sent to do a psych eval had been working for two counties, Ramsey and Dakota, for 8 years. And based on her professional opinion, parental rights were terminated on several parents, and it turns out that she wasn't ever licensed in the state to begin with.
Okay.
And she's not allowed to practice law no more. My ex's attorney, she got disbarred.
Who's that attorney?
Christy Fox. And then my attorney that I had paid in Dakota County, James Lofstrom, he was found on 8 violations of my rights by the Board of Professional Responsibilities, and then he appealed it, and they said, you know what, you're right, it wasn't 8, it was 14. And yeah, he got, whatever, reprimanded for it.
Right.
But,
okay.
But yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. It's
a lot.
And not seeing my kids, yeah, it's horrible, actually.
Okay. So you just want to verify your email address again.
Okay.
So it kind of spells out email.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So make sure. All right. So I'm gonna forward to you my link to the hearing. I'll do that in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So at 5 minutes to 1 or so, just
Yep. Call and
tap into that, or whatever, how you do it on your phone.
Yep.
Tap on the link and open it up, and they'll let you in. There's a few other cases, so might be waiting around for a while.
Okay.
But, just be available.
Okay,
and I'll do most of the talking.
Yep.
I'll just say we're going to set the felony on, or maybe set them all on, because they're separate prosecutors.
There was
set them up. Go ahead.
The girl that was with me the second time, her and her boyfriend, she had court last week, and she said that she
had what? Say that again.
She had court last week.
Yeah.
For the same thing, you know. She said that her public defender told her that he might not be able to be her public defender because he was mine. But I was like, it wasn't your name, it was a different name. And I was like, no, he's not. And
what's your friend's name?
Serena. I can't remember her last name. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Yeah, that's a screwy thing too, because she wouldn't give him her name because she didn't think we should be arrested, you know? And someone at the jail thought she looked like a Serena, but a different Serena, and it happened to be her name. So called her Serena, and she like responded to it. They just assumed that was who she, the other Serena, and now she's getting with false evidence or false information.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Sativa, Sativa, is what her name is. Sativa.
Serena Sativa?
Yeah. I don't know if that's her real last name, though, because it's on Facebook.
Oh.
So, but I don't know. I can get her.
She's in court. How do you know she's in court?
Because I talked to her last week. She had court. But it got...
What day?
I can't...
Thursday?
I don't know. I want to say it was towards the beginning of the week, but she said that it got continued or something.
Well, hang on here. Let me. Do you still communicate with her?
Yeah.
Okay. And you, Serena with an S, you think?
Yes.
No results.
I'll find out her full name.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Actually, get a court file number from her. That'd be helpful.
Okay.
And I could look up all information.
I'll get hers and.
But it's in Sibley County, right?
Yep. She was arrested with me the second time.
Okay. Maybe I'll look at the police reports. Well, let's see here. Oh, there's a whole list of names. So you're saying when all this happened, Anthony CERMAK was no longer the owner, right?
Right. Yep. And they didn't know that. And then when I got out of jail,
he held himself out as the owner when you talked to them.
Yeah, I guess. When what was I gonna say? Damn it. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Oh, when I got out of jail, they told me that I had to contact the police to get my belongings out of the house. So I tried getting my belongings. I contacted them, and they wouldn't help me. They refused to. And I said, I have a court order that says it. And they said, nope. Get a hold of Anthony. And I kept telling them, Anthony doesn't own the house no more. And they wouldn't help me. And then, I like gave up on getting my shit because they wouldn't help me. And one day I get a call from the police saying, oh, we found out that Anthony no longer owns the residence, so you're going to have to find out who the bank is that owns it and get a hold of them. And I said, they didn't fucking own it when you guys broke in that night either. Or he didn't own it that night either. And the cop just sat there. He didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
But I have that recorded too, somewhere.
Trying to find her. There's a mention of her, and there's no mention of her.
Do you know who Q is?
No.
Do you know who I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. Well, some people don't.
Let's see here.
He got a hold of me. He did an article about my CPS case. Q did.
Let's see. No, I can't find it at this point. But when you try to talk to her and get her information,
Yeah, well,
file number and stuff.
I will for sure.
Okay. All right. So you and I will talk more, obviously.
Yep.
Hopefully we can meet, but we can do most of the stuff on the phone, and I can prepare.
Right, no, I'd like to. Yeah, I can come
Need to do.
meet you wherever too. So.
Okay. All right. Maybe right at the courthouse sometime. This will probably continue out till sometime in November.
Okay.
Let's see. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. All right. I'll see you on Zoom tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Jeremy.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.